football in the Lone Star State here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And this will be a Texans first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get about 4 out of that one, and that should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action. Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's third.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll try and get there on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 12-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, Baker will swing this out wide to Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Bucs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, it is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
You know, Mike, I like
line.
everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, This offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
That's taken in by Marks. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's in! Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans take a 10-3 lead.
Texans 10, Buccaneers 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. The handoff, it's Irving. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bucs will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Stroud. He'll find his man, and that's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Irving. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he is going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. It's Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll get about 5.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. Daniil Hunter on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
He'll go again here with Irving. And he will score! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Chase
McLaughlin now
lining up
for the extra point.
after.
It's up
The kick
and
is
through.
good.
And the Buccaneers will go up by 7.
Buccaneers 20, Texans 13. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's
the
McLaughlin
kickoff
now
for the
after the
Buccaneers.
score. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Texans offense starting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stroud to throw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. It's Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 11. Another run here with White. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. He'll run with White. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it is C.J. Stroud and the Texans. Down by 10. 33 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order, but they've got the ball, and they've got a 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On play action, Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have a Texans first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.